Each month, WTAP and Morrison Incorporated honors first responders for the work they do protecting us. This month's Golden Shield Award was presented to a paramedic and the operations director at St. Joseph's Ambulance Services. Our Andrew Knoll introduces us to him.
Jake Carr is the recipient of the Golden Shield Award for the month of March. Jake has worked at St. Joseph's Ambulance Services for just over 20 years, and he has been in the EMS field for 22 years. He shared what it meant to him to receive the award.
I thank the staff member that nominated me. It was very nice, very humbling, not something I expected or tried to achieve.
As the director of operations, Jake makes sure they handle all the calls they receive and that they have enough people on the shift so they can provide the best service possible for the community. President of Morrison Incorporated, David Hawes, talked about why Jake was a great choice for the Golden Shield Award.
He embodies the kind of qualities that we want to see in our first responders. He's got great empathy, he loves to train people, he loves to be a mentor, and he's got great medical skills. So we're glad at Morrison that we sponsored this award and we're able to recognize Jake for his great service.
Jake was nominated for the award because of his hard work and dedication to help protect the community for many years. For anyone who may be interested in getting into the EMS field, Jake gave some advice.
Now, EMS is a very rewarding profession. You get the opportunity to help people in your community. So if you're thinking about it, try it. West Virginia Public Service Training offers EMT classes at least twice a year, and it's very, very rewarding to help people in your own community.
With the recent news of St. Joseph's Ambulance Services closing after this month, Jake shared one final message to those who worked there, past or present, and to all first responders.
I'd just like to take an opportunity to thank all the past and present employees of St. Joseph's Ambulance Service for your dedicated work to our service and to the community. And also like to thank all first responders, law enforcement, fire, EMS, and dispatch, emergency room workers for their service every day.
If you would like to nominate someone for the Golden Shield Award, you can head over to WTAP.com and find the Golden Shield tab on the Contests and Features page. From Parkersburg, I'm Andrew Knoll, WTAP News. This is home.